Good day everyone, my name is Mariama Sise and in this video I will show you a step-by-step guide on how to edit a video on CapCut using just your phone. Okay, the first video we're going to work on is going to be a level 1 editing. One thing you need to note is that there is no difference between iPads, iPhones and Androids when it comes to CapCut. So we're going on CapCut and now okay, all right, let's tap on the new project right here. Okay, and then let's touch recent up here and scroll to the folder we want to export our video from. Clicking on the button right there, let's click add and CapCut is going to open our user interface. In the top left corner showing the X button, you could exit out of your project. On the top right corner, the drop down enables you to change your resolution, frame rate, etc., or you could switch in and out of the HDR. I will advise you to leave this as it is, as CapCut will detect the best settings for you. You also have to play a video that is going to play or post your videos, as we know. So this button on the left hand side with the two parting arrows is going to put your video in full screen so you can see how it will look like when you save it to your gallery. Okay, let's click on it and then see. As you see, you can click back on it and then go back to how your video was. All right, and then right here we have the undo and the redo buttons as well. They will enable you to redo something. Maybe you made a mistake and you want to undo it, you just click on the undo button and you will get it. And this right here is the most important element of your edit, which is called the time. And at the left hand side of the timeline we can see the unmute clip that is used to remove the sound from your audio or put it there. We also have the cover and you can click on it to change the cover of your video. You can either select it from the video or select it from your album, that is from your pictures. So let's do that right now and see. You can select anything you want to be the cover of your video. So I just want to select something random. Let me just do that again. Okay, this is what we choose and this is going to be the cover of our video. Nice. We also have the add audio button from which you can add any sound from your gallery, be it music, nasid or any kind of thing. You can just search it or extract it from a video and you will be able to have it on your video. Alright, so let's start the editing process by clicking on this scissor strip right here, which has edit written under it. Okay, so the split tool allows you to cut a video into multiple sections. This is very useful when it comes to removing unwanted parts, inserting effects, rearranging scenes or adding transitions. This is very fundamental for precise editing. So let's say we don't want this from this part right here coming to this part to be part of the video. What are we going to do? Right, it is already selected as this white line here has indicated that the part you want is already selected. Let's cut the video into different segments. All right, this is where we want it to start cutting. Okay, click split and you will notice that it has cut the video into two parts. Let's scroll again, click on it, split, and now the video is in three parts. This line right here indicates how many parts are in the video, how many segments. All right, let's just keep clicking and then splitting them. Select it by clicking on it and then split again. As you can see, the videos are into segments now, different segments. All right, let's delete this first part right here because we already cut it into segments. Now we can delete any part we want. We have selected it and now it is gone. We have deleted it. That is why I say this is very useful when it comes to removing unwanted parts. All right, Alright, let's start inserting effects as well. Click on it, come to effects. We can choose body effects, but right now what we want to concentrate on is video effects. Okay, let's click that right here. Alright, I will advise you to avoid using the pro versions if you don't have the pro. Just go with the free version, because if you click any pro version edits here, you won't be able to save your video without paying. So let's just manage the free version right now. Click on the blue and then we can adjust it. For example, maybe this is our transition, this is how we want it to be. We can adjust the blur effect and see to what extent we want it to be there. Okay, this is cool. Let's click on it. Now let's play. As you can see, it will only last for a few seconds and then your video will be back to normal because you only added the effects to a selected part. Let's say now this effect is taking too long and it's getting boring and we don't want it to be there. We only want it for to last for maybe 2 seconds. What are we going to do now? Instead of splitting again, we can just trim by clicking on the edge here and dragging it. Let's just keep dragging it until where we want it to stop, and then let's stop. Now that we are done with that, how many of you noticed that the mute clip has been on? And that is the main reason why these disturbing sounds kept playing while we were editing. It is because we didn't mute the clip. So what are we going to do now? We just have to click on it right here, and all the sounds, the original sounds from the clip, are muted. Now there will be no sound except if you want to import it or still maintain this sound but reduce the audio. Alright, let's go back to the edit tool, and now we are going to concentrate on the speed, as we have already discussed the split. Let's click on speed. Okay, so this speed tool allows you to manipulate the speed of your video clip, providing creative control over how fast or slow parts of your video appear. So it enables you to create dramatic slow motion effects or a time-lapse scene. It gives us a lot of options to choose from in order to enhance our video. For a more advanced speed manipulation, CapCut offers the creative or the curve option, which allows you to change the speed dynamically throughout the clip you have selected. An example of this is you can start with normal speed and then gradually slow down for a dramatic moment and speed up again. So let's start with the normal speed right here by clicking on it. Right here, you can either do it in slow motion or time lapse. You have selected the wrong clip. Alright, let's come to the second clip here and click on it. Click on speed right here, normal speed, and then for this one let's go to slow motion. Let's put this video in slow motion by reducing the speed. Okay, all right, now we have reduced it to 0. Let's mark it as correct and see how slow this video moves. As you can see, it is moving slowly, like extremely slow. And let's say we don't want this to happen. What are we going to do right now? Click on it again, or let's just, for a faster way, let's just use the undo tab right here, undo button. Click on undo, scroll the video. Okay, let's click here, click on the video, split it, click on the second video right here, come back to speed, normal speed, and reduce it just a bit for the slow motion effect to be in place. Click on it again. As you can see, it is moving in slow motion, and now it's fast again. Let's turn this one to time lapse. Speed again, normal, and then times 2. You can increase it for as long as you want, as fast as you want it to go. As you can see, it is going very fast, as you can see. All right, Let's click on it, split it again, so that we can have more control over this other one here. Speed, normal speed, and that is at normal speed. Now let's use this curve speed right here and see how it will work on our video. Click this part right here, this part of the video, speed, curve, and as I explained, we have various ways. We have the montage, the hero, bullet, jump cut, flash in, flash out, etc. So for this one, let's just use the montage. All right, just look at how this transition is taking place. Let's take it back a bit and then play and see. As you can see, some parts are very slow and some parts go really fast. That is how this transition is done, and I prefer this transition most of the time because it's very easy to use and very accessible. TikTok already has it in place for us. It's very accessible. All right, so you can see. All right, that is a very smooth transition right there, right? Okay, so next we're going to look at the effects. All right, one of the most commonly used tools, especially by TikTokers. So let's start with the effects then.